Hey nerds, welcome to JerAwards. Today is our recap of Season 3 plus our JerAwards for Season 3 of The 100. If you guys are new here for each of our big shows, at the end of each season we do a recap. We've done this for all of our big shows, including The Vampire Diaries, The Originals, Teen Wolf, and now The 100. So Season 3 was great. I like Season 3 a lot. I think it may be my favorite season so far. And we're going to dive into this. Again, we're going to cover our major talking points from each of the episodes. We'll then do our JerAwards, and then we'll wrap it up with our In Memoriam, and then we'll get ready for episode 4. So no reaction for today, but tomorrow being Monday, the 30th, we will have season 4, episode 1, which is entitled Echoes. So, again, as always, guys, links and everything will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, Twitch stream, and everything in between. 45 episodes of The 100 are there live now for you to watch. And Jerry doesn't have to work behind the scenes. He's hanging out with me. So let's get things going. I got all my notes in front of me. And let's just bounce into it with our major talking point. So season 3 starts with Murphy still in the bunker, about to unalive himself, basically, before being released and reuniting with Jaha, who has turned that nuclear warhead / the thing that he landed in that had nuclear power or whatever, into a power source, claiming that Allie didn't want to end the world with nukes, but she saved the planet. So her thought process was, by releasing those nukes, killing all those people, she had saved the planet, which isn't the case, but her end goal is to kind of save the planet. Now, Murphy and company found out everyone is hunting Wanheda, who happens to be Clark. We've seen that shit coming a mile away. And she's captured by a grounder. Not a grounder, though. It's Prince Rowan of the Ice Nation. He takes Clark to Lexa to try to lift his banishment from his people, but Lexa locks him up and asks Clark for help, as Clark spits in her face because of what happened, her betraying her down there in Mount Weather. And a war is brewing. We also met Pike, who hates grounders. Lincoln and Nico want to use Mount Weather as a base camp for everyone, which I like. They're trying to turn it like a hospital type thing. Pike and his people have seemed to have been taking over Mount Weather, while Raven, Gina, and Sinclair look for missile codes. They're attacked by some random grounder, by the way. Mount Weather is blown up thanks to a self-destruction code that was implanted. Wild ex machina shit that happened. Clark bends the knee to Lexa and vice versa. Lexa bends that knee and says, "Sorry, Daddy." But word of the Ice Nation attack, it's deemed kind of like an act of war, right? They try to come in, they try to fucking attack some shit. Act of war, yada yada, things are brewing. Does it make sense yet? Probably not. The Ice Queen makes an appearance and challenges Lexa to fight to the death, naming her champion as her son Rowan, aka Jody. While Lexa fights for herself, as she's about to end the fight, she instead kills the queen, dubbing Rowan from prince to king. Pike on the opposite side turns Bellamy to the dark side, winning over the people and becoming chancellor in the process. They go out and kill 300 grounders in their fucking sleep, leading to Clark sneaking into camp to try to bring peace via Bellamy. When that backfires, she convinces Lexa that blood must not have blood. Also at this point, Jaha's preaching. Even got Raven to take that damn infinity pill. Raven on Cloud 9 is the driving force to get others to take the pill. While Jasper tries, he's thinking about it. The confusion kicks in that Jaha has about Wells not knowing his own son. Leads Abby to shut down his operation until she can learn more about the magic pills. Allie, looking for the other AI, they realize that the data could still be on the 13th ship that was blown out of the sky on Unity Day, mentioned back in Season 1. Murphy, who was captured a while back, is in the hands of Titus and tries to explain his religion's fucking fake. The 13th station that hosts the AI the Raven's looking for was blown out of the sky on Unity Day. They attacked it, just some random lady. The AI chip, known as Allie 2, was set to be to work alongside humans to help enhance them. Becca implants that chip into her own neck, and she's seen as a god to the grounders on Earth when she lands. As she wasn't affected by radiation, by the way. She took her helmet off, said, "Fuck that, I don't need it." She is also the mother of the Black Blood. When Titus accidentally kills Lexa, he's got his gun, right? Trying to shoot Clark, shoots Lexa, fucking dead. They are shown removing the chip from her neck, ready to pass on to the next. Back to Arcadia, a planned riot lets Kane and Pike kind of, Kane gets to take Pike captive, trying to turn him in, because the Grounders want Pike to answer for his war crimes. That's all they want. Just give us him, just like they did with Finn. But as he tries to take him out, he's stopped by Bellamy, and Kane is sentenced to death, just like Abby was. But it never happens. We also see the bad side of the chip because Raven has zero memory of Finn, and it freaks her the fuck out. Back to Polis, Lexagon, Aiden. Lexa is gone, not Lexagon. What's a Lexagon? Isn't that a thing? Lexa's gone. Aiden next up, but he gets fucking murdered in his sleep by Ontario, Canada, who takes the throne, and Titus gives the flame AI to Clark, tells her to go find Luna. Pike, Lincoln, and Sinclair all sentenced to death. They work on an escape plan, and it works the moment of their trial, and they're saved. But Lincoln decides it's best for him to stay, to sacrifice himself, rather than the innocent grounders be killed in his place. As such, dropped on his knees by Pike, he's executed. O looking on, what seems to be the turning point for her character. O watches her man get fucking shot in the brain noggin. They all head to a cave. They get a signal from Monty looking for him, but he was followed by Pike, leading to a face turn from Bellamy. Jasper manages to escape with Raven, who has been completely taken over by Allie at this point, taking away her free will. The main gang, I have so many typos in this, manages to perform an exorcism on her, but Raven already knew too much. The reason Allie wanted the second Allie is because it is the only thing that can defeat her. We do get a moment where Monty is trying to save some peeps, trying to save Octavia, and he has to shoot his mom, who's taken over by the chip. He thinks that she's completely gone, but she wasn't. Monty murders his mother. Actually kills her twice. They return to Arcadia, and everyone's gone. They look for the supplies, but one by one get rounded up by Emerson, who is then killed by Clark via the AI chip. They all split up to go look for Luna. Jaha uses Amori to betray Murphy and to give the throne of Polis to Allie 1. Clark, on her journey to find Luna, does just that, but Luna rejects that shit. She doesn't want to become commander. On the flip, Jaha uses Abby to convince Kane to take the chip. Raven almost cracks the code to Allie 1 before the latter shuts down the whole process. Pike, Murphy, and Indra make an escape, a few seconds too late on destroying Jaha's backpack. Clark then fails to convince Luna to take the chip, so Clark has to take it herself after getting the blood from Antari. Travels to the City of Light with the help of Lexa and Raven. She shuts down Allie. The only problem is the Earth is dying. They have 6 months to live, 6 months to fix it. The radiation is melting down. The Earth is going to be uninhabitable. Join the City of Light or die. Join or die. That was the thing. They chose death. So now they have to figure out that problem. The very closing shot of season 3 happens to be Octavia getting revenge for her lover, her boyfriend, her husband, Lincoln, by killing Pike. We all saw it coming. It was just a matter of time. And I'm glad that Octavia is the one that got that kill when it was all said and done. I do stick by the fact of saying that I think Pike would have been a much better human being if, after teaching those kids the Earth skills, if he would have went down with them, I think he would have been a better person. I think that would have really helped him see who Grounders really are, and we'd have never had this Grounder racist version of a character. So I don't have any gripes with it. There's a couple weird cuts, a couple weird edits, a couple weird moments, but that's nitpicky type shit. Everything else I've seen was great this season. I don't like getting away from the ground element. I do kind of hate that, truthfully. But getting into more of a sci-fi thing, it is a sci-fi show, so I do like it at the same time. I wish they spent more time with them trying to learn to survive, yada yada. But the adults are here now, wild shit's happening. I think we'll get back to that more in season 4. I'll have to wait and see. I don't mind the AI chip, wasn't too far-fetched, but still. I do have to give some big shout-outs real quick to the following people. You guys ready? So, acting-wise, this is purely acting-wise, nothing else. These people really backpacked this season in terms of acting. First person I got to give is Henry Ian Cusick, who plays Marcus Kane. Bodied it the whole season. Isaiah Washington's always great, but I'll throw him in there. Thelonious Jaha. Devin Bostic, who plays Jasper Jordan, crushed it the whole season. The whole effing season. Erica Sarah, is that Michael Sarah's sister or something? As Allie, again, the whole time. She actually made me believe that I was watching an AI when she was on screen. And a great job of going back and forth between other characters. I really, really love her as an actor. And I mentioned it early on when he was first introduced. I've seen Michael Beach and other things. Michael Beach comes into this show and backpacks it season-wise. The whole effing 16 episodes. Michael Beach, of course, playing Charles Pike. While I don't like the character, I do admire that actor because he acted his ass off. So that's just a little honorable mentions. I don't have any major takeaways. I just think now they have to focus on trying to really go out there and solve radiation. You gotta figure that shit out somehow. Whew. Anyways, my ears popped. So we're gonna kick off season 3 of the 100's JerAwards with the favorite episode. We have 10 nominees. 10 of the 16 episodes were bangers. You ready? Episode 2, Juan Haida. Episode 3, Ye Who Enters Here. Episode 4, Watch the Thrones. Episode 6, Bitter Harvest. Episode 7, 13. Episode 9, Flame Stealer. 10, The Fallen. 14, Red Sky at Morning. 15, Perverse Instantiation Part 1. And 16, Finale, Perverse Instantiation Part 2. I didn't put Part 2 on that. Those are your nominees for favorite episode. Feel free to take a guess in your brain right now and get ready, because I'm telling you that the winner and my absolute favorite episode of season 3, and maybe my favorite episode of the entire show so far, was episode 4, Watch the Thrones. Absolutely fire from start to finish. The finale would probably be a close second, but I gotta say, everything about Watch the Thrones, I think I like Rowan. I think it's what it is. I vibe with you, Jody. Next up is favorite scenes. Your nominees. Season 3, Episode 1, The Car Sing-Along. 3-2, Octavia comforting Jasper. 3-3, The Self-Destruct Countdown in Gina's eye was a beautiful fucking scene. As wicked as it was, as fucked up as it was very beautiful. 3-3, Lexa bending the knee to Clark. 3-4, Lexa v. Rowan fight. 3-6, Clark sparing Emerson. 3-7, Clark and Lexa's special time. 3-9, Titus killing himself to prevent the ritual. 3-10, Allie forcing Raven to cut herself, leading to Abby taking the pill. That shit was intense. 3-13, Indra cutting up Pike. 3-14, Luna fighting back. 3-16, Lexa's return. Or 3-16, Monty and Jasper's hug. There's also a mention I didn't put on here. I didn't put the episode. But I love the scene of of Kane not wanting to take the pill, being crucified in a sense up there on the X, and seeing Jaha about to blow Abby's brains out, and he decided to take the pill. It was a gripping scene, and it was really good, as sad as it was, but still. Your winners, the honorable mention that'll be on the full wrap-up is Lexa versus Rowan from Watch the Thrones. But my winner for favorite scene, if you watched all the episodes, you watched all the reactions, you should already know, is Season 3, Episode 16, Monty and Jasper's hug. They built it the whole season. The whole effing season. They had them two. They had their confrontation. Jasper's mad at him. Monty's mad back at him. Blah, blah, blah. Everything happens. Monty kills his mom. Jasper wants to comfort him. They have their pseudo hug. Jasper stabs Monty. Monty shoots Jasper. And at the end of the day, they give each other a big old hug. Even during the Earth Skills training they were getting from Pike, they even mentioned, like, you guys are too close. We had to separate you. You're two potheads. But then they finally get that real hug there at the end. You could tell first one was kind of a loose hug. You knew something was up. Second one, they were in there tight. And I really, 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 really love to see it. Really love to see it. So good. Anyways, most heartbreaking scene. Your nominees. Season 3, Episode 2, Monty learning about his dad. 3-2, Jasper finding Maya's favorite painting. 3-3, Mount Weather explosion and Raven's pain. 3-4, Bellamy siding with Pike. 3-5, Octavia realizing that what her brother had done. 3-6, Jaha not knowing who Wells was. 3-7, Lexa's death. 3-9, Lincoln's death. 3-10, Jasper seeing everyone on the pill. 3-11, Monty having to kill his own mother. 3-13, Kane taking the chip. 3-14, Shay's death. 3-14, Monty kills his mom again. 3-16, Abby awakening from the City of Light. And 3-16, Kane awakening from the City of Light. We didn't get enough emphasis on Jaha. Jaha was a character, if this is my nitpick, Jaha was like the start of this. And for him to have all that pain and anguish come rushing back to him, especially his son, I feel like we have to have heavy emphasis on that. But the most heartbreaking scene, if you watch all the reactions by far, is the only thing that actually made me tear up. Season 3, episode 11, Monty having to kill his own mother. I don't even want to talk about it. Funniest scene. Listen, there wasn't that much funny shit going on. There's a lot of pseudo funny things. I had 2 nominees. Anything with Murphy. Murphy was great this whole season. But my actual favorite thing was Raven saying finally to Monty and Harper hooking up. So that's your winner. That's all you get. Favorite kiss from season 3, episode 1, Clark and Nyla. 3-3, Bellamy and Gina. 3-5, Murphy and Amori. 3-7, Clark and Lexa. 3-8, Miller and Brian. 3-9, Kane and Abby. 3-9, Octavia and Lincoln's final kiss. 3-14, Monty and Harper. 3-16, Clark and Lexa again. It was almost Octavia and Lincoln's final kiss. I just don't feel like there was it was kind of like, hey, here's this kiss, yada yada, I gotta go. And their relationship was still important, but stretched thin, I guess, in this season. I'm gonna give it to season 3, episode 7, Clark and Lexa's kiss right before they did the good deed, and right before her death. But still, Clark and Lexa's kiss right there was the best one. Here it comes. Mwah. There you go. Favorite kill, season 3, episode 2, Rowan killing the Ice Nation. 3-4, Lexa killing Naya. Was that her name? The Ice Queen. It was Naya, yeah. 3-7, Titus cutting up cement. 3-9, Titus on himself. 3-12, Clark killing Emerson with the flame chip. Or 3-14, Luna cleaning house. Season 3, episode 12, Clark killing Emerson with the flame chip. Oh me, oh my, that shit was sick. But while it was my favorite kill, I do have to give a special honorable mention to season 3, episode 16 of Octavia killing Pike. I just got to. But Clark killing Emerson with the flame chip is your winner for favorite kill of the whole season. I was hoping the Octavia moment would have been better. It just kind of happened. It was more realistic, but I wanted some more flair to it to give it more emphasis. So, favorite quote, I only have 2. After a while, I kind of stopped listening to quotes. Once I hear a really banger, there's a lot of good ones. A lot of them. A lot of stuff Lexa said, a lot of stuff Clark said. But 2 nominees, 1 winner. The 1 nominee is There Cannot Be Us or Them If We Wish to Survive from season 3, episode 1. I stand by that. There cannot be an us or them. I'm pretty sure that was Kane to Pike. There can't be an us or them if you wish to survive. That's life. There can't be a you versus me, an us versus them. Unity. But your winner for best quote, season 3, episode 6. I think Abby tells Jasper something along the lines of, your scars, whatever. Jasper says, you only get scars once you've healed. Ah! Oh! Fire. And that's a fact. You only get scars once you heal. If not, that shit's still an open wound. Woo! Favorite ship. Your nominees. Octavia and Lincoln. Clark and Bellamy. Clark and Lexa. Murphy and Amori. Abby and Kane. Monty and Harper. I wanted to come back around to Octavia and Lincoln. I'm not. I almost gave it to Clark and Bellamy. A lot of teases going on throughout that. But the one that was the center focus of this season, for me, Clark and Lexa. Clexa fans, eat your heart out. Anyways, favorite friendship. I only have a few nominees. There wasn't that many connecting friendship things. There wasn't that many things being built. Sure, there was Indra and Octavia, and there were little weird moments between different people. There was seeing different things form, like Bellamy and some other people, like him and Miller again, or Harper and the guys. This, that, and the other. Getting those little friendships, yeah, there's a bunch of, but stuff that was actually focused on compared to the other season, everybody was so spread out. We didn't get a whole bunch of it. I really like Rowan and Clark. I really, really do. I think that's a good one. Kane and Miller was one that seemed like it was developing. Jaha and Murphy I had on the list to start with. I didn't know where that was going to go, but clearly not. But I'm going to give my favorite friendship again. 3-time winner now, right? Back to back to back to Jasper and Monty. The whole season had a subplot of them falling out and then coming back to each other, which I really love. So favorite friendship, yet again, Jasper and Monty. Love you, boys. Let's go ahead and do underrated. And I just not enough credit was given during season 3 to this character. I think there will be at some point, but I gotta say that my most underrated character the whole season was Raven. Like, Raven went against some things. I mean, she took the chip. She had all the knowledge. She lost her friend Sinclair. But yeah, she still kept it together long enough. And at the end of the day, she cracked the code, and she's the one that led the way for the kill switch. So she's my most underrated. Least favorite character. Do we even have to spend time? Charles Butch Pike, the grounder racist himself. While the actor backpacked the season acting-wise, this character's a whole piece of shit. I've never hated somebody more. I mean, we've had hated people otherwise, but some people said in comparison you'll love Finn. No, they're in the same category. They both suck. Finn and Pike both suck butt. I do have to say, and I said it earlier, I'll say it again. If he came down with those kids, if he came down with the 100, if they let him go to help teach them, he wouldn't have been the way that he was. You can see the little bit of compassion that he has, and his character was growing immensely in those last couple episodes. You fucked up, though. You're the worst character of the season. Favorite character. This one was tough, and I made a tough decision on this. Your nominees: Octavia, Clark, Marcus Kane, King Rowan, Lexa, Luna, Raven, and Murphy. It almost was 100% Jonathan Murphy. It really was. I just didn't like that whole thing with him and Antari. Granted, Antari's kind of forcing his hand to do it. It's just, I think he enjoyed it a little too much for my taste. But no, I love Murphy throughout the whole season outside of that, and him and Amori coming together, and he really was a crucial part, and I love that character growth. But I'm going to give it to somebody. Clark was next in line for this, I think. Octavia didn't get a good enough, I don't know how to explain that. King Rowan didn't get enough screen time, but definitely was there. Lexa didn't get enough screen time. Luna, not enough screen time. Raven already won an award. Favorite character? The only person left. Marcus Kane. Somebody I hated the first 3 episodes of the show. Love him now. Marcus Kane is my favorite character from season 3. Last but not least is the name for the season and the season finale name. Season 1 was, of course, named One Small Step for Man. Season 2 is named Sacrifice. Season 3, I've dubbed Love, Death, and Robots. That's what it was. Clark experienced all those things as many other characters. They experienced love, they experienced death, and robots. And then for the finale, season 1, we entitled 3, 2, 1 Blast Off. Season 2, we entitled Difficult Decision. Season 3, Kill Switch Engage. Now, to wrap this up is our In Memoriam. Are you ready? In loving memory of the following people. The White Walkers. Monty's dad, who died off screen. The Ice Nation peeps. Gideon? Question mark. Gina. White Walker assassin. The 36 people in Mount Weather. Naya the Ice Queen. The 300 or so grounders slaughtered in their fucking sleep. Otan. Semet. Monroe, LaCroix, Lexa, Aiden, and the other kids, butchered in their sleep. Titus, Lincoln. Poor Lincoln. The guard members with Pike, school shooter Steve, Hannah / Monty's mom, Sinclair, Emerson, Shay, Derek, the other boat peeps, random, chipped grounders. I was like, what's that word? Antari, and Allie 1. Big shout out to Lincoln, my favorite character from season 1. I love you. I'm sorry this happened to you. You deserve better. In loving memory of all those peeps. And that is a wrap on season 3 of The 100. I will see you all tomorrow for season 4, episode 1, Echoes. Let me know your favorite stuff. Let me know your own awards, your favorite moments from season 3. And I'll catch you on the next one. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated. I already said it, but I'll catch you on the next one.